Hey guys, it's History Man coming to you once again from the layout. I'm back with a new video, and this time it's a little different from the normal layout updates I do, and that is because we're doing another locomotive review, and specifically we're reviewing this little baby right here. This is the Lionel Russian Decapod. This is an engine that I got for Christmas in 2024. It's one that I had really wanted, and I've been chomping at the bit to finally talk about this. I didn't really have a lot of time, as you know, in 2025 to do much of anything, but we're here now, and I am so ready to show her off to you. So without further ado, let's just get right to it, shall we?
First, let's briefly go over the history behind the Russian decapod. Like the name implies, Russian decapods were built not for American railroads, but for Russian railroads. During World War I, Tsarist Russia contracted various American locomotive builders to construct these decapods since they lacked the industrial capacity to make their own in sufficient numbers. However, when the Bolshevik Revolution happened in 1917, more than 200 Russian decapods were left stranded in America. America had already entered World War I by this point and needed the extra locomotives for the war effort, so they were rebuilt to ride American rails. These decapods served on American railroads until the end of steam in the late 1950s. There are two operating decapods in the United States today, one of which is a Russian decapod. That would be Frisco 1630, originally built in 1918 and currently at the Illinois State Railroad Museum. Lionel first announced their Russian decapods in their 2023 Volume 2 catalog and shipped them out in late November of that year. Lionel issued the locomotive in 6 road names, including the Erie Railroad version that I have. Now, why did I get the Russian decapod? The reason is primarily the history behind it. I have a background in Russia and the former Soviet Union. I've studied the Russian language, I've visited the country, and I've always been fascinated by Russian culture and history. After learning about the Russian decapod, it seemed like the perfect fit for my layout. As for why I got the Erie decapod, it comes down to 2 reasons. First, the paint scheme really caught my attention. The bluish gray paint on the boiler jumped out at me, and it turns out the name of the paint is actually Russian iron. So it fits even better. Secondly, the Erie Decapod has a bell that actually swings when you activate the bell on your controller, which you will see in a bit. This is something lacking on the Frisco 1630 model, so I had to give that one a pass for the Erie version. And it's quite something to see in action. Now we get to the fun part. I'm going to fire up the engine, show off her features, and let her run around the layout. Enjoy.
Trail of the brake line. Let's get an application for continuity test. Good application. Okay, to release. Trail on brake line. We have good set, good release, good continuity on timetable train number 1. Over.
That's a Roger. Good set, good release, good continuity on timetable train number 1. Out.
All right, before I pull her out of the station here, I want to go through some of the features on this engine. Like other legacy engines, this one comes with all the bells and whistles, including 5 different whistles, which I'm going to show you right now. Here's the default. Pretty nice. Here's number 2. I like that one. That's the Nickel Plate Road Berkshire whistle. And here's number 3. Number 4. Kind of like that one. That's very throaty, very deep. And now here's number 5. That's pretty nice. Very, it's like a hooter whistle. And it also has 5 separate bells. Here's the default. And now here's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Kind of like that one. I think I'll keep it on the default for now. Now here is the steam blowdown sound. Pretty nice. Here is water being added to the tender. Or pretty nice. Here is the sound of coal being added to the tender.
My coal's full. Out.
Very nice. Now here's the ever popular crew talk sound.
Dispatcher, we are ready to depart. Can we pull? Over. Drivers are running on the plant now. You're the next move. Out. Power, station work complete and ready to head east. Can I pull? Over. You are clear to proceed. Out.
Well, you heard the dispatcher. It's time for us to move on out of here.
Dispatcher, how we looking at
Well, there you have it. It's one great little engine from Lionel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know if you want to see more of these locomotive review type videos from me. I've got so many other locomotives that I want to share from my collection. Thank you guys once again. I promise I will be back with another video soon. And until next time, take care.